out, DJ Vlad did an interview today where he pretty much fired Aries Spears from doing an interview on Vlad TV. Just like Boosie.
Fired that nigga. People was in the comments like, he ain't fired him. I was like, I don't know if he fired, but he
didn't fire him, man.
He don't work here no more. You won't be smearing that makeup on that drum set no more, I'll tell you that.
Aries Spears wanted to raise in what he was currently getting from Vlad, which, by the way, he was getting 4 bands an interview. Vlad initially wasn't with it, but after checking the numbers, he told him, bro, let's have a conversation. I could give you something a little bit more. For some reason, Aries Spears did not want to talk to Vlad on the phone. He turned down his request for a meeting. Then he went on his podcast to expose him. Now, after watching DJ Vlad expose him and also debunk a lot of the lies he put out there, Aries Spears is clapping back at DJ Vlad. He called out DJ Vlad for lying about the nature.
You know, when you leave Vlad, he a culture vulture. He never a culture vulture when you on there. When you're there, he not a culture vulture.
You leave the plantation?
When you there, Matt's good to you when you're in there.
Of their relationship, where DJ Vlad claimed they were not friends. He also called out DJ Vlad for wanting attention. According to him, he said, bro, when you came to my show, you begged me for a shout out, which is kind of crazy. Vlad, you gotta address that. You absolutely cannot go to a comedy show and beg the comedian to shout you out on stage. As a matter of fact, here's Aries' response back to Vlad.
It's your boy Aries Spears here. Listen, man, I said I wasn't going to address this because I didn't feel like I really needed to. But I'm going to address it because the warrior-like spirit in me.
His eye blacks is out.
Son, don't do that when I'm mid-drink, son.
He don't have a makeup on. His eye blacks is out.
He got the back.
I know y'all always call me ugly, but we not talking about me. We talking about Aries Spears and his eye blacks. He like Zartan. You know who that is? He was a G.I. Joe character with some black ass eyes.
Leave him alone, man. Let's see what the brother.
He like the ultimate warrior.
with the mask. Son, leave him alone, man. You like said the warrior spirit in him, son. I coincide with
this nigga got the fucking ultimate warrior eyes.
The Aries, because that's my zodiac, is fighting it. But I'm going to try to be a gentleman about it as much as I can. Apparently, Vlad decided to do an interview where he's taking shots at me and throwing me under the bus. And let me just say for the record, Vlad, you are a coward, a narcissist, and a hypocrite. Because I didn't even really watch the whole video, because what turned me off immediately was he started out by saying, "We not friends." You said to me in my face on multiple occasions that we are friends. But now all of a sudden, because I asked you for a bump in pay and that pissed you off, we're not friends? So which is it? Tell the truth. And let me give you all a little bit of backstory. So basically I called Vlad and said, look, I feel like I want a little bit of bump in pay because I know my value. You once had Lord Jamar, Godfrey, Tony Yayo, Boosie, and me, all of which...
Yo, you know Yayo back. Nah, he back. They dropped some shit yesterday.
Oh my God.
He back.
We gonna cover it. Don't matter.
I just had some duck, Black. He just show up, eating all kind of exotic animals,
big joint,
all kind of little ass bones. What kind of bone is this?
Many times people said we're your best guess. Who's the only one left? Me. Godfrey left, Jamar left, Yayo left, and Boosie left. I'm the last one standing. And when people go, yo, I watched the show because of you. Yo, I subscribed to his channel. The moment your interview's over, I unsubscribe. There's value in that. So you're mad at me because I'm recognizing my worth? And I told you I wanted to be fair. I wasn't even saying pay me what you pay Boosie because I get it. From a numbers business standpoint, I get it. I'm just asking you to be a little bit fair.
Yeah, I think that's probably reasonable, but it's the way he handled. If those what Vlad is saying is true, we don't know. He could have doctored the documents. Who knows? But if that exchange went the way it appears to have gone on Vlad's thing, and it's like, yo, okay, let's talk about this. Boom, and when it's time to talk about this, you give me an attitude. Because Vlad don't need the money.
No,
he probably like the money. I'm sure he likes the money.
The question mark is, does Aries Spears need the money?
Look at his eyes. He definitely needs the money. Nigga, you run around the black ass eyes. Nobody rich eyes is that black.
Boosie.
Except for Boosie. But look, Vlad said Boosie wasn't rich neither. Okay, let me take this back. First of all, we don't got YouTube Premium, so y'all can say whatever you want about
we 92 strong.
But what Vlad was saying was that Boosie doesn't have proper investments.
People were basically hitting up Boosie because he responded to this. He said, You know, people are saying that he fumbled the bag. That he fumbled the bag with Vlad. He was 25,000. You know, and so forth.
It's 100 a year.
Boosie didn't fumble the bag. Boosie's fine. And Boosie's talking about how, this weekend he's going to make $100,000 in show money and so forth. And he is. Like, I believe that. He gets booked all the time.
That has nothing to do with the other 100 you left on the table.
But here's, I think, something that everyone should know, right? And Boosie knows this because we've had this type of conversation in private. Where Boosie is fumbling the bag at this point in his life is that he doesn't invest his money. And we've had this conversation. I showed him my stock portfolio, and I showed him how your money needs to start working for you. Because right now, Boosie's running around the country every weekend, throughout the week, doing shows at 43 years old and getting those bookings. At 53, 63, he's not going to want to move around like that. Like, a lot of my weekends are spent hanging out with my kids. A lot of my weekends spent just hanging out and just chilling. And I don't want to be flying all around because I've learned to invest my money. And, Vlad Stocks is going to be launching pretty soon, where I'm going to break down how I got rich slow. I slowly growing year after year. And if Boosie, I think if he had invested his money, and look, Boosie has a high burn rate. He's got a house. I heard him recently on Twitter complaining about property taxes. He's got a lot of kids that he loves. He's a great dad. So he's buying his kids cars and clothes. He's always in designer. He's got a lot of jewelry. He flies around everywhere. And he's constantly putting hundreds of thousands of dollars back into his home to create this incredible home for himself. But that's not really an investment because that's just for himself. Boosie's never planning on selling this house. That's just for him and his family and his legacy. So the fact that Boosie doesn't have millions and millions and millions of dollars that are making money for him, I think he's always chasing after the bag. He's always trying to make an extra couple thousand here, make an extra couple thousand there. And in the process, you end up straining relationships that are great relationships like what we have.
Oh, that's kind of, to me, in my personal opinion, a little bit messy putting that out there.
Right. That's nobody's business.
Period. Since you're not even talking about that.
Now, here's the thing. Again, you're a liar, you're a coward, and you're a hypocrite. Because what you do is you want to be seen so badly instead of just doing what you do best, which is stay behind the camera. 2 times you asked to come to my shows. One, I forget where it was in LA. I think it was Oxnard or Brea or whatever. And then the other one at the Nova Theater. Both times I gave you free tickets. And you said to me both times, yo, shout me out, shout me out. Why is that? Because it's so important for you to have the attention on yourself. And I didn't shout you out.
Like, shout out Young Frankenstein.
Young Frankenberry.
Because I knew that. That was my moment. That was my time. When I'm on your show, it's both our times. So there's that. Then here's the other thing. You went and talked shit about my podcast partner, Andy Steinberg, who you befriended. Both times you came to my show. Now all of a sudden, you talking shit about him?
So you trying to say my face bigger than Aries Spears? Because I had them same glasses and mine's exploded.
You know that, man.
I had them same Dollar Tree glasses and mine's exploded. But Aries Spears sitting up here with his black ass eyes. Is that what it is? It's probably they probably supposed to explode before they make your eyes black.
I don't know.
Before your eyes go black, they explode on you.
Sense. And let's get another thing straight. 9 times out of 10, when you want to boost your numbers, who do you always go to? The black community. So whether you are using us to help your platform, and I'll be real, we help each other. And I've said that. I've never disrespected you. I've never talked crazy about you. I just simply said I want my worth. But you use the black community when you need us, and you play the black card when you in some black dussy. And when I say dussy, I don't mean the word dussy. I mean a word that starts with P that rhymes with dussy. Because that's who you are, gadget. And when I say gadget, I'm not talking about the word gadget. I'm talking about a word that starts with F that rhymes with gadget. You understand what I'm saying? You gadget dussy? And I'll do you one better. I'll come on.
My gadget, this is wordplay at its finest, I guess.
Bars, Aries Spears.
Your show one more time for free. You ain't got to pay me shit. And we could talk about it.
You ain't him. He said he'll do it. He said he'll come on there one more time for free.
I mean, they want to battle. They gonna go at it.
They ain't doing that shit, Vlad. Like, nah, I'm good, son. I'm good. He done fired your makeup artist, nigga. You can't come back on there.
And he got Charleston White. He just brought Charleston White to the
he about to fill in for both of them.
Damn.
This shit crazy.
Gadget. You understand what I'm saying? You gadget dussy? And I'll do you one better. I'll come on your show one more time for free. You ain't got to pay me shit. And we could talk about it right then and there so we could get the truth. Because there's 3 sides to the truth. Your story, my story, and the truth. So don't be a coward. Bring me back and let's go through it. And I'll take a page out of Cannabis's book, Second Round Knockout against LL. We could get it live in front of the cameras on your own sitcom. I'll let you kick a verse. Fuck it, I'll let you kick them all. I'll even wait for the studio audience to applaud. Now watch me rip the tap from your arm. Stick you for your Vanguard award in front of your mother first, second, and third born. Have me get on the horn, call Minister Farrakhan, so he could persuade me to squash it. I say, now fuck that. He started it. He forgot what a hardcore artist is. You want to talk shit?
That was a lot of bars in an argument.
Yeah. But Cannabis was the man. Shout out to Cannabis, man.
Yeah, shout out to Cannabis. Who's in an angry business argument and does 3 verses from Cannabis?
Aries Spears. You know he wanted to be an MC.
Right. What is all that?
About me, the one of the best shit talkers in the game? Bring your ass, nigga. Bring your ass. Have me on. Don't be a coward, Dussy. Don't be a coward, Gadget. Let's get it on. Because you Russian, I'll do like Drago. If he dies, he died.
Was with Aries Spears up until the end where he actually offered to come on DJ Vlad's platform for another interview.
Because he hoping he could talk his way back in.
To the plantation.
Hope he could do a bunch of numbers like, see, that did good. So I'll take the 4,000. That's what he need to say. He need to call. He's like, look, all that stuff, I was tripping.
Aries Spears got gigs going, man. He got his...
Hell yeah, he got gigs going, but that exposure on Vlad was pivotal. I mean, one could say he's done enough, I guess. I'm sure his price is going up and all that other good stuff. And maybe he feel like he's gotten enough out of it. But Vlad is certainly, he good.
Yeah, he pushed him.
So you mean to tell me that you're going through all this exposing DJ Vlad all because you wanted a raise and he said no, and now you're telling him, bro, I'll come do an interview for free for you. What? That is hustling backwards. Who the fuck is advising this nigga? You absolutely cannot want people to stand with you against DJ Vlad, but on the same breath, offer to come on Vlad's platform again for an interview. Vlad has already said, fuck you. He doesn't care about you. He doesn't care if he burns a bridge with you. And yet, you're still out here begging to come on his platform again. Hey, you know what? To whoever said, yo, chicks, this all feels like a rollout, I'm starting to think you might have a point.
See, I felt like that before.
The rollout for what?
For the next big interview. Like, because, I don't believe any of this. I think it's all wrestling.
Right.
I think all of it, the whole thing.
But hold on, Aries Spears and his man, they got their own podcast now, right? They just seen, remember they was in the joint in that little ass room, him and the dude, they was side by side and they was in there talking and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So he may just jump ship and just go over there with the new people. Steinberg and them.
There's absolutely no way these guys are doing all this exposing of DJ Vlad, backing out of free money, and having absolutely no plans moving forward. Now, somebody commented saying, I knew you was going to respond. But according to the text, when he was ready to talk, you said eventually. What was that about?
Exactly.
Aries responds back saying, because when you got 7 streams of income, you don't come where you're beckoned. You come at your own convenience.
All right, so you ain't tripping. You got 6 more streams of income. And Vlad obviously feels the same way. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting to the bag. You can go ahead.
Somebody definitely got into his ear and tell him, yo, don't even get on that call with Vlad. We got to make him want us. We got to feel needed. Listen, man, the economy is bad. People are struggling to find jobs. If you got a good job, a job that's paying you well, please do not
He'll work for Vlad. That's what they saying.
Fumble the bag like we've seen Boosie and Aries Spears do. It doesn't matter how many streams of income you have. If you were taking the time out of your day to go interview with DJ Vlad for some paper, no matter what you try to convince the fans, that job was very important to you. You guys get in the comments below.
Right, and no matter what your job is, you want to do the you know what out of it. I'm trying. All right, this part of the stuff that I'm gonna edit into a video, so I'm gonna try to cut back my cussing.